1 Corinthians 11:9. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. Alright, Kahalayim La Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. All honors to Yahweh and glory to Yahweh and His only begotten Son, Yahushai, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Hashem Rakah Kodash. Japanese facing extinction. Salakia. My speech is a little slurred because I just had a tooth removed. It was bothering me. So bear with me. Japanese facing extinction as humans turn to silicone sex dolls. Yeah, so these Japanese are about to go extinct because they're not procreating. As Japanese birth rates fell below the 1 million mark last year, experts have pointed the finger at the rising popularity of sex dolls for singletons. And that's going to happen to all the Edomites, all the Edomite males, because they don't, they're first of all, they're gay, and they don't I don't know how to explain it, man, because you could tell me you wouldn't be even worried about me. I see a nice woman and I'm like, hey man, what's up? I turn on the 007 charm and it ain't no problem for me. So, and then this is an important part right here. Experts have seen evidence of declining birth rates in areas where there has been a contrasting rise in sex doll sales. So why would you want to be with a woman that talks back to you and treats you like shit when you can have a doll? Alright. So this is it says aging of Japan. See, the older people, there's more older people than there is younger people. The people that can't have babies anymore are overpopulated, and the Japanese that can have kids, they just don't want to because they're gay. They're homosexuals. Men like men, women like women. The aging of Japan is thought to outweigh all other nations, with Japan being purported to have the highest proportion of elderly citizens. Japan has experienced a super aging society both in rural and urban areas. According to 2014 estimates, 30% of Japanese population is above the age 60, and if they don't eat right, look, a man can keep producing children till he's 80, 90, but a woman has to stop at 65 because she's done. People aged 65 and older in Japan make up a quarter of its total population. So they're gonna have to let somebody in, or they're gonna have to get more test tube babies. They're gonna have to, what I mean by let somebody in is they're gonna have to import citizens. Alright, let me get more on this. Okay. So it says here that the biggest problem in Japan is the decline in birth rate and population. It's being called a natural disaster, and that's happening to Esau right here in the States and in England. Pretty much everywhere he's fucking at, because his true nature's coming out. He'd rather have sex with males or children. We are an endangered species. Loneliness among older people seems to be the main driver of the rise in doll sales in Japan. Moru, a sex doll owner, purchased his in the years after the death of his wife. Damn. So they're just being, man, they're gonna get extinct. They're not gonna be extinct. But their way of living is it's running out. They can't reproduce, so they don't have a heritage to continue. And it says here, child sex robots have ban approved by U.S. House amid nationwide crackdown on pedophiles. Then this is I'm gonna get to some scriptures after this one. This one's a good one. The dolls are not only used by older people, however. Hitsuji, a young female model popular with teenagers in Japan. So this person is a young teenage model. She's popular with teenagers in Japan. So she's a role model. She can introduce new ideas to these Japanese youth, and they will go for it. Adores her doll Masiro and says she has no desire to live with men. There you go. Population decline. Population is based. If a country's population is based on its citizens, and the citizens are no longer there, that country goes away too. Masiro is not a friend, a family member, or a loved one. She's a creature who accepts my love. She said, I have never consorted with men like that. Let's get some scriptures now. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so what... It's pretty much easy to understand. These people do not follow a moral code. They lost their ways. There were samurais, there were great warriors. I mean, their women don't even want to procreate. And their men rather have dolls. That's how you end a society right there. 1 Corinthians 11:1. Be ye followers of me, even as I also am of Hamashiach. So Hamashiach preached against homosexuality. And if he did know that dolls were going to come up like this, but that's why he was saying stuff like, be followers of me. Now I praise you, brethren, that you remember me in all things, like natural ways, like a man is for a woman is for a man. I mean, women, more than one women are for men. Keep the ordinances as I deliver them to you. So it tells us not to be involved in homosexuality, and to be fruitful like any other creature, man. Reproduce, right? Have babies. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, and the head of the woman is a man, and the head of Hamashiach is the Most High. So these these dolls are breaking that order, making the women get out. If the woman's out of the order, then there's no use for her, right? So she has to get cleansed. She has to get retaught. And this is just the women in Japan. There's some like that in the United States, but this is what they're saying. Masiro is not a friend, a family member, or a loved one. She's a creature who accepts my love. But she doesn't have any other choice. She's a fucking robot. She's programmed to accept your love. She said, I have never consorted with men like that, because men are supposed to be ruling over you. Alright. And then I'm gonna close it out with this. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. So the woman was created for the man. And these sex dolls are an abomination. That's why time's running out for you, Esau. Shalom.